Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I am Jet Baker and I'm doing one painting each day in quarantine. Today is day 36. That's right, day 36. It's the start of week 6. Cheers. Thank you all for coming by. Please like and subscribe. Earlier today at 1 o'clock, every day at 1 o'clock, I do a palette knife painting, and then I have a sandwich, let the painting dry a little bit, and then I come back and I put the details in with paint markers. So, let me show you our subject today. That just made me smile, just saying, let me show you our subject today. Our subject today is a doctor. He's working in the emergency room. His name is Dr. Jack, and he's a friend of mine. Okay, where's your photo, Dr. Jack? One moment, please. This is where when it becomes really fascinating television. One moment. Where's your photo? Okay, here. Here, let me get your photo. Okay, here we have Dr. Jack. He's ready to go. He is ready to do the deed. He's ready to... Actually, he's at work right now. I just spoke with him in my painting break. He's ready to go. He's got like a strong... I'm going to work out this strong eyes, and he's ready to go and do it. Thank you, Dr. Jack. And here's our painting. So here we go. I'm going to put in the details with a paint pen. Day 36. Ooh. Right? Who'd have thunk? I'm going to start on you. Let's do some definition in your eyes. And I have you right here too. And I really want to get in there and see you. So here's a great idea. Glasses. Okay. So I'm going to do your head protector. Whatever that's called, your head protection. And I painted it in already. I'm just going to define the lines a little bit. There's some folds in it. I'm using a paint pen that's the same color, and I'm going to just highlight with some of those folds. A little bit wet there in the hand, but that's okay. I raised, the paint is kind of raised here on your knuckles, so it'll catch the light like your real knuckles, you know. I'll just have to be careful not to get a little purple paint all over you. And if I did, you know what? It would be okay because I could paint over it. Okay, I'm just defining your head covering. What is the name of that thing? You know, I have not known what to call that all day. So this is a very liquid acrylic paint on an acrylic painting. And I use the paint brushes I was born with and blend the paint in a little bit. You can quote me on that. Okay. Just putting in those wrinkles right around the elastic band. Just a little bit, just suggesting that they're there. Then there are these wrinkles that are in there. This is looking good. Looking good, Dr. Jack. Okay. Okay, just getting some definition in that head here. I'm going to go and define your very cool black scrubs. I painted them in earlier, and they look great, actually. Perfect. No need to worry about that. Cheers to that. It's a beautiful day in Austin. It's going to be about 88 degrees and very humid. It's going to be 88 to 92 all week long. I'm a summer kind of guy. Bring it. I got excited there. Okay, let's focus on Dr. Jack. I'll put there's a little lining of elastic around your head piece. Nice. Looks good. Why don't we start putting those goggles in? You're wearing some big protective goggles. They come way out here. Let's see, they start up here and they come down over your mask. Cool, you're well protected, that's good. Looks like you have all the PPE you need. I'm glad to hear that, see that. I mean, what do I know? But you look really protected to me. Okay, and then it comes around. Just drawing those glasses in. Comes over the mask. Cool. Looking good. Okay. 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 It's so fun. Every time I look at this photo, my friend is smiling at me. I did this doctor a few weeks ago and stared into his eyes for 3 hours, and he's very sad. But not Dr. Jack. He's in good shape here. Goggles are coming in. I'm just going to go around these goggles a few times and define that shape. And I'm using a white paint pen right now. I'm going to come back in with some gray also. Some little, cool, looking good. I'll use a very fine light gray and define the edge of that mask. Okay. Hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. If you're on the other side of the world, I hope you're having a nice Monday. Cool, your mask is coming in here. I don't know how well that reads yet, but I'm going to keep going over that and defining it because you are the focal point today about painting. I'm going to step away from Dr. Jack for a moment and work a little bit in the background. I've suggested that there's some things in the background, and I'm going to just define some of those things with the paint pens. Make sure I stay away from that wet purple paint. And I see your glove is probably very blue, and we'll blue it up a little bit. If you've been watching this I started way back there, 36 days ago, but this is when I started live streaming, and it's been fun. I did it on Facebook first, and my friends would come and chat. Now I moved here. Some of the friends aren't finding it, but it is streaming live right now on Facebook as well. But I decided why not build, the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing this for at least another month, I think. Yeah, okay, I'm working on that background. So if you've been watching it since about here, you've seen my hair grow, because mostly you're getting the top of my head. I'm a professional hair farmer. I had hair down to here. I was the last dude from the 80s to get rid of that hair. I love that hair. And you know what? I'm just going to grow my hair again. We'll see how long that goes. Wouldn't that be fun? Isn't that a fun project for quarantine? Just putting in some details in the background here, sharpening it up a little bit. Giving some depth to the painting. So Dr. Jack is popping into the foreground. Looking good. This is looking great. I'm pleased. And this is different than the background that is in the doctor's photo. I'm just getting a little purple paint on there, which is no worries. Because you can always just paint over paint again. This is to help me relax, escape from the news and everything. So these are impressionistic. I'm not doing photorealistic painting. And I'm not going to stress myself out. Right? That's the opposite of the whole point. Art heals. I totally believe art heals. I founded this nonprofit in 2014, and we provide art supplies to people of all ages so they can experience the healing. Okay, let's define your mask a little bit. I'll use a light gray pen just to put some detail around the edges of your mask first. Make sure I don't get any, gosh, so I did a good job with the painting earlier, so when I do that, it makes it easier for this stage of the game. And what you didn't see was me paint something in there I didn't like and immediately remove it with a paint. Because I can. You are the master of your whole reality when you're painting, according to me and my the one and only Bob Ross. Shout out to Bob Ross. He did 3 paintings. Each painting you saw in a show, he did that 3 times. And he really could paint fast. And you know, I am painting so much faster. 36 days. I'm getting better and better. I think anything you apply yourself for 36 days, you're gonna see some results. Okay, now this mask has a little square shape on the side. I really want to get that in there. And then there's this little quilting or whatever that is, puckering. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. This comes down here. And then this comes out, and there's that stuff again, some kind of crimping, holding the mask together on the side. We have that in nicely. Some shadows in here. I'm gonna use my paintbrushes and just kind of put this liquid paint in and blend it in a little bit. Just putting in the details in your mask. I'm gonna come back up to the glasses and really get that shape defined a little bit. Get some paper. Let's take a look at y'all. Clean off the tip of my paint pen. There's a little paint from last time on there. I want this to be nice and white. Come on across. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. I used a thicker tip to just go over that line I already put in. Cool. You are ready. You're ready to go. You are ready to go, Dr. Jack. Okay. Let's put a little of that fire in your eyes. I'm gonna actually look at you here really close. Because this painting is so small that I'm just putting these little dots in your eyes at this point, and if I do everything in the right place, it's gonna look like you. You know what I'm saying? So you have deep blue eyes. I'm going to use I put the pupils in already in black, with black paint. I have a blue-gray paint pen, and I'm going to put your eyes in here a little bit. You are focused. Thank you to all the doctors all over the world, but especially right here in Austin. Jack, I know your wife is also a healthcare professional. Hope you're both safe and happy. Hi. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna watch these eyes come to life. Here they are now. Kind of like a round Wilma Flintstone frying pan thing, but we're gonna bring you to life. There's a reflection of the light. Of course, you found the perfect light for this photo. And then there's another reflection of the light here in this eye. Okay, that's not the right place. Okay, that's the right place. And then I'll just take out that other dot. These are dots. With the paint pen. That is your eye color, or at least your eye color in my painting. Okay. Okay. Let's see, I have some shadows I put in with gray when I painted earlier. Now I'm going to just define your eye shape just a little bit. Put a little eyeliner on you, buddy. Just defining your eye a little bit. Wow, I have to step back and look at that for a second. Okay, you have another eye right next to it. Talk amongst yourselves. One moment, please. Wow. Huh. Okay. 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 I'm going to show you where your eyeballs are now. I'm just going to step away from those for a second and come back to it. Coming to life. Coming to life. You're going to get that determination that you have. And there's something else here with your shape of your glasses need to be a little bit bigger. And this part of the painting, the second video, sometimes I take a little bit longer because I want to get these details right. And I am enjoying my time painting. Oh, there we go. That's it. I was a little bit rushed this morning. I have not been to the grocery store in 36 days. Today I had a pickup. At least here in Austin, it's near impossible to get a grocery delivery. I'm not going to the stores right now. But I did get a pickup this morning and I have supplies. I have supplies. I'm staying in until this is over. I'm staying in until this is well over. Till I say it's over. till I say it's over. So I'm the boss of me, okay? Okay, just really filling in your glasses are coming in nicely here with this thicker gray. Ooh. Right when I said that, I did a little thing, but you know what we do? I'm gonna paint over that real quick. Okay, fixed. Just want to get that correct, you know? Okay, that looked great, what I just did. Okay. You need to draw your head, because you can see the side of your head and then a space in those glasses. That's what I'm missing here. You just define your head a little bit. Okay. Here's where we are. I'm gonna come, see this little thing here? I'm just gonna define that a little bit. It's just some kind of a thing on the wall. And it's a real thing. So I'm gonna just define that a little bit. Nice, perfect. Perfect. Background color just happens to be the color of my pen, or maybe it was planned. Blending this paint in with my paint brushes I was born with. It's fun. It's very, very liquidy, smooth paint on my fingertips. Okay, that's better. Some kind of a little alarm, maybe, or we don't even know. We don't need to know for the purpose of this painting, but you just kind of know what that is because you've all seen these things. I made that up. Okay. Let's work on this hand. Which hand is it? It's this hand. You're ready to go. Let's just do a check-in. Here's where we are. Here's our painting. I'm calling this an inspiration image. I can see those goggles are a little bit big on one side, so I'm going to take a background color and just erase it a little bit. And they're gone. Clean the tip of my pen. Blend this in a little bit. This whole background area could use a little more life. This looks good. Makes me happy when something looks like that. Okay. I was coming back to that hand. I'm going to define that hand in blue. It's a little purpley, but this will kind of, give it more of that blue color that you have. And I leave some white around the edges of the images. And I like that. It helps define where that image is. Okay, so here's your clenched fist. It's 2 fingers. I think I gave you like 7 fingers, so let me just look at this hand for a minute. I want to get you hooked up correctly here. And every time I look up, you're kind of smiling at me, which is, you know, I needed that today. Everyone can put on a brave face, but this is tough times, you know, unprecedented. We've never had to deal like this before. Okay, I'm going to define that slit, that edge of your glove. Some wrinkles in there. I'm going to come back to purple. Maybe it's your arm that I need to work on. Let's get the shape of your arm correct. You are like this, bent like this, and this is what I see. And there it is. I just gotta define it a little bit. I painted it in nicely. I just want to define the edges, take a little bit of that away by blending it into the background. Here's the edge of your glove. Okay. Hey, it's Dr. Jack. Hey, Jack.
Jed.
Hey, you're on YouTube right now. Is that okay?
That's okay. Yeah. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm painting you. How's work going today?
Am I beautiful?
You are beautiful.
Are you making me look beautiful? Actually, is what I was hoping for.
Here, I'm going to hold this up to the camera, and the comments are flooding in. Dr. McSteamy, Dr. Dreamy, yeah, that kind of thing. I'm having a lot of fun painting you because, you know what, I was having a little bit of a lower energy day because it's day 36 and it's a quiet Sunday. And then, thankfully, I'm looking in your face and you are so pumped in this photo. When did you take these photos?
Yeah, I believe that photo was taken before my shift started. And if you'd seen the after photo, the expression probably would have looked quite different.
Okay. So, yeah, I know you're working long shifts and it's intense, right? Even here in Austin, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's sort of tense in the ER everywhere these days, but we're doing good, though. We're doing good. And Austin's been luckier than a lot of other parts of the country. But, you know, for anybody listening, we're as most people know, we're expecting to hit our surge here in the next, 10 days or so here.
Okay.
So I appreciate you doing your part in quarantining and isolating.
Yeah, so that's the best thing that people can do, correct?
Absolutely, and I know there's a lot of talk of things opening up, and hopefully that will be soon, but we haven't even hit our peak yet, so we just got to attempt to maintain for a bit longer. If we can do that and keep it under control, then we can get back to some normalcy sooner, I would hope. Okay,
so are you seeing the levels go up a little bit?
Yeah, just personally, I've seen a lot more in the last few days than I was seeing the previous 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness! So it's really just a sudden increase.
It seems that way. We'll see. You never know what happens, but it seems that way, and that's what. And hearing from other ER docs from the country, how they described it as well, that it seemed like it was kind of. Low levels, and all of a sudden it just sort of took off. So
okay.
But I gotta tell you, I've been kind of exhausted the last 2 days. But then I was watching you, and I had little small breaks, because I'm on a tiny break here on shift now, and you're really picking me up, and I appreciate it. And it's very soothing too. Very soothing. Your demeanor, your painting, your music, it's very soothing.
Yeah, well, thank you. Every time I finish one of these broadcasts, I run around the neighborhood and scream. No, I don't do that. I was just trying to keep it calm, and I'm trying to keep myself entertained. And you've been keeping me up today too, so that's great to hear. How late do you work today? You work a late shift today?
No, I'm on a day shift today, and I was on nights, and I go back to nights tomorrow actually. So I kind of flip flop, which is part of why I'm so tired. Because when you're used to being up till 4 a.m, you don't sleep quite as well.
Right. So how about your coworkers? Everyone's staying healthy, I hope.
Yeah, for the most part so far. And we're doing whatever we can, obviously, to stay healthy, and because obviously, if we get sick, then we can't take care of people. So.
Absolutely.
And these paintings are beautiful, and as we've done some acting together and stuff. I've been to your house, and I've seen, and your house is, for people who know, is just covered with beautiful paintings everywhere.
Oh, thank you.
And it's amazing. And I'm still waiting, when we hopefully return to some normalcy soon, for an invite to a party at your house. I'm waiting for that, or I'm hanging on to that to keep it going here.
Okay, we're gonna do that this summer.
Okay, perfect.
We're gonna do that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, you didn't get the upstairs part of the tour yet, where my studio is here. You can see a little bit of it, but there are these paintings, hundreds of paintings. Jack, thank you for calling me today.
Yeah, I'm glad. This is actually, it's helping my day too. They're long shifts, and we're seeing some sick people here, so it's good to talk to you, and thank you for what you're doing.
Can you tell when somebody comes in, like, right away? Can you be like, oh wow, that's COVID-19?
You have high suspicion, so.
Right, because the symptoms, you've seen them enough where you know what that is now, right? We're starting, the more you see, it's kind of easier to spot, so. Are you having less people come in, like, ouch, I bumped my knee, or my pinky is swollen, those kind of things?
Yeah, there have been, nationwide, volumes have been down. Volumes have been down because people are not coming in for relatively minor things that they would, sometimes come in for. You wouldn't believe sometimes people come in for some sort of very minor things. I think my wife had somebody come in one time. She's a physician as well in the ER, and she had somebody come in literally with a chief complaint of chapped lips.
No.
That was why they went to the emergency room. That was their emergency. So luckily we're not seeing too many people come in for things like that right now, which is good, and we appreciate that. The ER docs and healthcare workers very much appreciate that.
Right. I had a food poisoning recently, and I was so sick, and I had never been to the emergency room before, and I used to have this kind of a white coat doctor thing, like, oh, they're gonna stick me with needles, probably from when I was a kid. But I was so sick, and then I went to see the emergency room doctor, and he gave me some medicine, and like within an hour of taking this medicine, I started to feel better. And so I'm completely cured of any kind of fear of medical professionals. But I know that some people still have real emergencies. You're still getting car accidents, possibly, right? And whatever.
Yeah, no, of course, no, So the patients that are coming in are higher acuity, percentage-wise, that is. So yeah, obviously the sick people with strokes, heart attacks, trauma, they're all still coming in, which is obviously what needs to happen. So, but with people, luckily with people staying in and hopefully keeping our curve on the flatter side, we won't get overrun. And so I think that's one of the things people forget is that if COVID gets out of control and our healthcare system is overrun, not only will you not be able to take care of the people with COVID, but all of a sudden you're putting a strain on the system to take care of all the other things that happen, like heart attack, stroke, trauma, all that type of thing.
Right.
So I think it's a thing that people kind of slips their mind a little bit sometimes.
Here in Austin, are they doing any kind, like in New York City, they have the Javits Center, and all over the country they're building these temporary hospitals. Do they have anything like that happening here in Austin?
You know, there's hospitals here that have plans and contingency plans for expansion of different floors and different buildings that were not previously being used for acute hospital beds, but I haven't heard of like opening a whole other structure as of yet. But there are plans similar to that with a potential surge coming.
Have they done any changing of floors, like making some floors COVID floors yet at your hospital?
Yes, yeah, they've done that, and they have whole floors and wards that are just COVID patients. So they're trying to keep everything kind of contained. So.
Wow, that really puts it into perspective because we don't see Austin on the news a lot, but it's happening, and there's whole floors of COVID patients at the hospital now.
Yeah, there are. No, they're there. We're in the center of the country, and I think it's kind of we're just one of the last cities for it to kind of sort of been making its way towards the middle of the country from the coast. So I do think it's coming, but so far we're doing a good job. I think overall the city is, apart from perhaps a few bad apples, which were in the news recently, but I won't get into that.
I know that gets you really frustrated.
Yeah, to put it lightly. Yeah, when I heard about it yesterday when I was on shift and I hadn't had my coffee yet, it was it's quite aggravating. But that's okay.
Yeah,
but we're here. The ER docs and health doers, we're here no matter what. So,
gosh, thank you. That's amazing. You're like a real life superhero.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And I remember, I actually remember you talking to me about your little run. You had to go to the ER, and I remember you asking me if you were dying. And I'm just glad you really pulled through.
I felt, it was so horrible. I mean, I was, as I told you, and you gave me some encouragement. I didn't die. You're right.
Yeah, I think we then right after that, we went right down to the bar and had a drink immediately after that. Which was at the time was my recommended treatment for you at that time. Anytime I have an issue, I'm going to check in with you if that's okay.
That
sounds great.
Okay, I'm just drawing your stethoscope in now. I'm getting towards the end of your painting, actually. I don't know if you're by screen or not. I'm just going to hold it up here so everyone can see where we are. I'm going to do some definition on your hand. I'm going to come back and try to see if I can make it look like you. But right now it is a doctor inspired by you. Wouldn't it be cool if it actually looked like you?
Maybe not. I don't know. Is this doctor? Is the doctor more handsome than me? Because I used to just maybe be a generic doctor.
No, you are like according to Taxi 384, you were Dr. McDreamy. According to Carol N, you're Dr. McSteamy.
Great, wonderful.
And you're awesome. You're like an awesome friend. And like you said, you're an actor, and I look forward every Thursday to seeing you in our acting class.
Yeah, that's keeping me a little sane these days as well. Us being able to keep doing that. So, having you're doing your painting, I get to do the class. These are all healthy, important things.
Right. So, doing healthy, creative things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me ask you about hand washing. So, I realized that I wasn't really doing 2 happy birthdays because I actually tried it and I sang happy birthday out loud twice to myself, and that's a long time. But that's what we should be doing?
You said, I'm sorry, I kind of lost you with the music there. You said you sang happy birthday to yourself, you said?
Well, you're supposed to wash your hands for 2 happy birthdays, right?
Oh, I thought you said you sang happy birthday to yourself.
Well, I do, out loud. I mean, I'm alone in my house. I'm holding it together as best I can here.
Within the context of that. Yeah, that sounds, I'd say that sounds about right. That's good.
Yeah, okay. And actually, here's what I noticed. When I actually washed my hands for that long, I had all this foam and the soap was actually working. Hey, I'm figuring it out day by day, just like everybody else.
Good. I'm proud of you. Well, listen, and I'm glad that we got to chat. Can't wait to see how this thing turns out. Please keep doing what you're doing. It's so nice and peaceful to watch you work there. And I'm sure we'll talk again real soon.
Okay, Jack. Have a great day at work. I'm going to finish you up here, and thank you for what you're doing. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right. Everyone be kind to one another. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Good, smart words. Thanks, Jack.
Take care.
Bye. He's awesome. He's cool. He's a good dude. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Okay, I'm going to just finish your hand here. Put some details in. I didn't realize, I guess I knew it was happening in Austin, but they don't talk about it so much. What does that mean? Okay, there's some lines there. There's a wrinkle here. Okay, there's some highlights on your knuckles. Gosh, it always comes to the hand when the hand gets to be like the hand needs to look like a hand. So I'm just going to make that happen. It's going to take a second just to find the edges of that hand. Okay. That was great that he was able to call in and say hey for a second. Okay. Just define the edge of that hand by removing some of that background. Where each finger, see each finger is rounded. And I'm just going to really get in these details here. Love that sound, actually. Okay. Another finger. I'm going to blend this into the background using the paintbrushes I was born with. Clean one. Okay. I'm going to do that again. Okay. So find the edge of your arm. Not quite right, but we're going to fix that. You're smiling at me. A couple of wrinkles, not wrinkles, just when you lift your sleeve, puckers. I'm going to just put those in a little bit. Define your scrubs a little bit. Blending it in. Oh, that's perfect. I love when that happens. That one's not as perfect, but I'll make it perfect. Perfect. Cool. That looks great. I'm working on your neck here. And it goes right into your head. You knew that. Actually, nice. Nice. Okay. Your arm. I'm going to define your arm here a little bit. That made me happy. That was cool. He's in my acting class. This is my, can you see this? Yeah. Zoom. Like we're on Zoom, like a lot of people are. And that's kind of cool. You know, it's amazing how quick you get used to something. The new normal. Okay. I'm gonna make your hand look like a hand until it looks like a hand. Okay, I can see it coming. I gave you some kind of weird bump on your wrist, so I'm just gonna take that out. Okay, I'm coming back to your eyes again, just to really get those right, bring them to life a little bit more. Okay, there you are. There's our doctor. Got those. Try to capture the expression on your face. You're determined and you've got a little bit of something there. So just put that in. You're welcome. I'm going to tone it down a little bit by stippling a little bit and blending with my finger. Okay, and then here you are. Give you a little highlight on your cheek, shimmer. I do have fun when I paint. You know, I would be doing this anyway. I'm doing it every day. And so thanks for watching me paint, you know? Can you imagine? You'd ever think you'd be watching somebody paint? I am grateful. Well, you know what? I could imagine you watching someone paint, right? I think one could make quite a living at it. Okay, your hand is really starting to look like a hand, so we have that going. And back in your eyes. This one eye looks a little more worried than determined, and I'm going to give you just a little like procedure. Highlighting your forehead, You definitely found the right light in the room. It's the actor in you. A really good actor. Okay, I'm starting to get some Jack coming through here. This is good. You need an eyebrow. Eyebrows, buddy. There's a shadow coming off of that mask, and I'm just going to suggest that. Get your eye shape correct. Next to me. Listening to a little Mozart today. Royalty free. Thank you, Mozart. I want it to be right, so I'm in deep thought. I know it's just riveting to watch. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe while you're watching my hair grow. Oh, cool. You have this little blue clip on here, probably some kind of ID. Let's put that in. Something new to paint. Give it a little depth. There's a little highlight on it. And white. So it's shiny plastic. And it's attached to a clip. And it's clipped onto your shirt. Yes. Let's just do this. Define your stethoscope a little bit. Got the shiny black hose and the metal hardware. I get a lot of auditions for a doctor. I wonder if you do. That's one of the ones I get a lot, doctor. If anybody's writing a script and you're looking for a doctor, there's of course Dr. Jack, but there's also Jet Baker. This is fun for me. Okay, you got a little on your stethoscope. I'm just really getting into the details here. Okay, attaches there. Cool. Kind of putting the reflections on the metal of the stethoscope. That's where I am here. I've got your name in. I mean, it's not. It suggests that that's your name there because you can't really read it the way your shirt is folded. Let's just check these couple little because your arm is up, some puckers in your sleeve. I'm just going to put those in. Actually, that is in the background. There's just one right here. Cool. Makes it look a little more shirt-like, scrub-like. Okay, here we are. Let's just double check here. Just a little more definition in that mask. The way I painted the paint, I painted ridges where the folds are. So it's cool. It reflects the light. As the light will change in the room, it will reflect the light. But I want to give it a little more depth too. That's perfect. And there's some white highlights on that mask. A little bit lighter here. It's a little bit whiter inside your glasses. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's just double check these glasses. Some little things there. Oh, this is great. A little more depth in that nose piece. And you're just smiling at me all day, buddy. Okay. Looking good. We're getting towards the end here, Dr. Jeff, I think. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit in the background a little bit. That was good. I just drew 2 lines and it really fixed that little area. Just getting the shape of those glasses correct on both sides. Okay. Just check everything here. You got this cool strap that comes out here. It's kind of rebel, kind of tough. Okay. Hi. Just checking here. I'm going to hook up this background a little bit, give it a little more depth. I've done a lot of painting in around this hand here, and I want to blend all that in a little bit. This will just take a little bit of time. And I'll clean it up a little bit because it's a hospital. This is very zen for me, this kind of thing. I'm just going through this background area and putting the paint on, brightening up that area a little bit. It was looking a little grimy, and it's not grimy at all. It's a very clean place. Because I was blending the background out a lot. This is good. This is just going to take a little bit of time, but it's very calming for me. I had a little anxiety today going to the grocery store. I mean, I've been to the grocery store, inside the grocery store, for 36 days. It's hard to get a delivery. I finally found a pickup. I have 3 shopping lists with all the same items on it at Whole Foods, H-E-B, and Randall's. And every night, or every day, every once in a while, I go to see if any of those stores have a delivery or pickup available. The pickup that I got today was scheduled a week ago. This is cool. This is good. This is good. Giving a little texture to that background. And it's cleaning it up a little bit. And it's calming me down. Oh, this really is good. He's in a nice, clean hospital. I didn't realize that there would be floors of COVID patients happening here in Austin. That makes me want to continue to stay home, even though they're telling us to go out like Monday, aren't they? Well, I'm the boss of me. In case you were wondering. This looks great. Nice. This is really good. This is blending in exactly what I needed to, calming me down. I want to do this painting right. I'm not rushing any of these paintings. It's all about me relaxing. Dr. Jack, I'm glad you found that this was relaxing. Getting there. Nice. Just cleaning up the hospital a little bit, you know. Shout out to all the hospital workers. We hear about the doctors and nurses on the news, but the people who are cleaning, the admin people, billing people, I mean, the lab people, there's so many people who are working through this. Let me just take a look here. So I'll show you what I've done. I've kind of cleaned up that background area here a little bit by putting those lines in. How's the hand looking? Yeah, go do this. He's doing it right now. Okay. Let's do something here then. No. Okay. Let me just do a little bit more of this. Brighten up the background a little bit. It'll help with the nice perspective. If anybody has suggestions about what to paint about the coronavirus pandemic, I'm doing this every day. Sometimes it comes right out of the news. Sometimes it comes. Yesterday and today were my friends, so that was really nice. I'm telling the story from the point of view of the people like me who are in quarantine, from the healthcare professionals, the national response. I'm not doing any political. It's not about that. Okay, this is cool. This is giving us a little more consistent background, and it's featuring our doctor a little bit better. Oh no. Okay. And this is really calming for me, like I said. I did say I was going to work. I did, for one day, actually practice my British accent. I'm doing a British RP posh accent for my class. And that was fun to paint in that accent for a little bit. Couldn't tell you what day that was. It was a day this week, though. Quite hot. That was so calming for me. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. That looks great. Really see our doctor better. Right, and then nice cleaned up that background a little bit. I'm gonna just do a little bit something here on this door area. We're looking good, doctor. I'd say we're really close to wrapping this one up. Day 36. Tomorrow is day 37. How exciting. Has anyone noticed that they're not wasting any food? There's like not one strawberry that's going to get any fuzz on it. I'm eating everything. I have a crock pot going right now for dinner, and there's a bunch of carrots and celery that were very wobbly. It'll be perfect. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. Doctor? Dr. Jack? Let's just check this all out. I think we might be here. I think we might be here. I almost don't want to stop painting because this has been fun to paint you. Let me just look at those eyes for a second more. You need a little bigger tip. That one eye is really good now. The other one, I'm gonna pick you up. Really cool, really cool. Okay, it's just that little light catching your eye. I want to get that in the exact right spot. Like I did the other eye. Just sparkling. ready to get to work. That's you, Jack. Okay, this is it. We're good here on our painting for the day. This is day number 36. I'm just going to sign this. You'll have a little Jet Baker tattoo on your arm. That's it. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Day 36. I paint live here every day at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, right here on YouTube. That's you, Dr. Jack. Wait. Yeah, that's you, Dr. Jack. Thank you for calling in, Dr. Jack. I appreciate it. I'll see you in class on Friday. And everybody else, please subscribe and like. Thank you so much for watching this. You're watching paint dry. I mean, you win. You win the quarantine award. I really appreciate you for coming by. Come back again. And until then, be happy, be healthy, and be kind.